Imagine lying on a cold operating table, unable to move a single muscle, unable to speak, but wide awake. You feel every cut. You hear the doctors talking about you as if you're already gone. This isn't a nightmare. This is what happened to Sarah on what should have been a routine day. Sarah was a 38-year-old mother of 2 living in Manchester. She had always been healthy, active, the one who kept the family going. But a persistent gallbladder issue had finally gotten bad enough that doctors recommended surgery. It was supposed to be straightforward, in and out the same day. She kissed her husband and kids goodbye that morning, promising she'd be home for dinner. Or so everyone thought. Inside, something went terribly wrong. The anesthesia didn't fully take. Sarah's body was paralyzed, but her mind was completely alert. She could hear the beeps of the monitors. She could feel the cold steel of the instruments. She could hear the surgeons talking casually as they began the procedure. Scalpel. The first cut. Pain shot through her like fire, but she couldn't scream. She couldn't twitch. She was trapped in her own body, screaming silently as the surgery continued. The doctors had no idea. To them, she was under. Stable. Unconscious. Minutes felt like hours. Sarah heard them discussing her vitals, joking about weekend plans, completely unaware of the horror unfolding. At one point, a complication arose, and she heard the urgency in their voices. "We're losing her." Panic exploded inside her. She fought with everything she had to move even a finger, to signal that she was there, but nothing happened. Then came the words that still haunt her, "She's not responding. We might need to." The fear was overwhelming. She thought this was it. She thought about her children, her husband, all the moments she hadn't said goodbye properly. But somehow, against everything, a small sign appeared. A single tear rolled down her cheek. One of the nurses noticed. "Doctor, look at her eyes." The room froze. Realization hit them like a wave. Sarah was awake. She had been the entire time. The surgery stopped immediately. They stabilized her, reversed what they could, and rushed her into recovery. When she finally regained full control and opened her eyes, the first thing she saw was her husband's face, pale with shock and relief. The doctors later explained it was a rare case of anesthesia awareness, something that happens in a tiny percentage of procedures but leaves lasting trauma. Sarah's recovery was long and difficult. Nightmares. Trust issues with hospitals. But she also gained something powerful, a second chance. She became an advocate for better monitoring during surgery and for patient awareness. Her story helped push changes in medical protocols on both sides of the Atlantic. Stories like Sarah's remind us how fragile life truly is. One moment you're living your normal day. The next, everything can change. They teach us to hold our loved ones closer, to appreciate every breath, and to never underestimate the power of hope even when everything seems lost. If this story stayed with you until the end, you're exactly who this channel is for. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next story is even more unbelievable. What would you have done if you woke up during your own surgery? Tell me in the comments. See you in the next one.